I practiced some kid behavior this week. I had a little story. Cut to me. I'll tell you a little story. So I was walking. I was out in my neighborhood, and I was meeting the Uber driver for some Starbucks. Okay, a little bag of Starbucks. Guess what I got? An oat milk frappuccino. Yeah. I don't do dairy, guys. Okay, can't do dairy. I couldn't even believe it. I remember the frappuccino at Starbucks. Those are addicting. You go. I could drink a whole one of those in 6 seconds. Turns out they make an oat milk frappuccino, no dairy. Tastes the same. It's great. Thank God for oat milk, huh? So I go to get the little Starbucks bag, and it's this little bag, and the neighbor's out there. The neighbor's son, actually, who doesn't even live there. The neighbor's son is out there. And he goes, I'm walking back into the house, and he goes, Starbucks, huh? And I'm like, holy fuck, what is this guy doing? He's talking to me. Because I was just going to grab the bag and run in the house.
You're not in the mood to talk.
I'm not in the mood to talk unless this has been a planned talk. So he goes, Starbucks, huh? And I go, yeah. And I start walking away. I'm like, fuck, go. And then he goes, that'll cost you and he's still talking to me. My back's turned to him. He goes, that'll cost you $10,000 a year, huh? He's making some corny joke, right? About Starbucks being expensive, as if it's year 2 of Starbucks. I got one little tiny bag of Starbucks. And he goes, Starbucks, huh? That'll cost you $10,000 a year, probably. What? And listen to what I said back to him, though. This is what I said. Now, remember, we're showing kid behavior, right? This is Hassan. Here's Hila. Here's Hassan. This is kid behavior, right? You're looking down. You're being self-conscious. You're being introverted. So I'm walking back to the house. I'm sprinting because I can't believe this guy said hello to me. Starbucks, that'll cost you, $10,000 a year, huh? This is what I say back. Somewhat. Somewhat? I was so kitted out and scared, I didn't know what the hell to say. All I could think of was, somewhat. I fucking booked. I don't know what. Imagine you're talking to somebody. You go, Starbucks, that'll cost about $10,000 a year. Yeah, somewhat. Somewhat?
I'm going to say that to everybody.
Somewhat? I was trying to I couldn't even believe. I was so upset that this guy had the nerve. And plus, don't look at my bags. Don't look at my bags. The other day I saw a neighbor. He was eyeing my gun sticking out of your purse. Well, when I get out of the car, what I do, I take the glove box open, I take the gun, I jam it in her purse. And we're walking to the house, and this guy, you can see him, he's staring at the gun. Stop looking at my stuff. I don't look at other people's stuff. I go like this when I walk by.
That's a scary sight.
I go like this when I walk by people. So don't look at my bag. Don't talk to me about my bag. Now I got to worry about every fucking bag I have. What's this guy going to think when I come back from a weed store? Lot of dro, huh? Somewhat. I was terrified. Terrified. Do not approach me. I won't approach you. I hate it, man. And that's
I didn't
how
even
Hassan's
know you knew
feeling
somewhat.
Today.
That doesn't seem like a word you know.
I was going to say something like that. Some bullshit. You can't ignore him. He's forced me to do a whole bit with him. He's forced me into a sketch.
You can actually. The other day, Mike was at a doctor's appointment, and I was waiting for him in the lobby.
Don't tell. Okay.
I was waiting for him in the lobby, and it was one of those empty rooms where there's a million chairs. You all know the waiting room, and I was all the way on one side of the room and reading a book, and then there was a guy on the other side, probably 55-year-old man.
Yeah.
And I reached over to write a note or something and grab a pen from my purse. And when I looked over, I met eyes with him, and he started talking to me, asking me all these questions.
Yikes.
And normally I'm and I feel like I have to talk back. But this time I just tried pretending I didn't know he was talking to me and looking right back down in silence. And he just let his sentence end. And I just
said
nothing,
you
and
were
it worked.
deaf. Yes.
He stopped.
He asked twice to speak with you.
And
you just kept reading that book. I might just start doing that. Yeah, pretending that I'm full deaf. I cannot stand when a stranger just starts speaking. This is what you're allowed to say to me. Hello. You could mouth hello to me. I don't want to hear the words. Go. That's what I do when I see people. Keep walking. Mouth the words. Keep going. There should be no... and I've never met this man who said, that I said somewhat to. I've never met him.
He's not even our neighbor. He's our neighbor's
He's our neighbor's son.
That's not close.
You have no jurisdiction to talk to the other neighbors. And why do you want to talk? He was all into me.
Maybe
what about me?
Maybe he's in some sort of hard times, and that's why he's living with his
No,
parents.
it was almost like he's in therapy, and they're like, next time you see a stranger, do this activity where you, engage with him and ask him a question. It was like he was practicing how to be social. It made me sick. Don't ever talk to me. I wish I could have a shirt, that said something on that. Do not speak to me ever. And I'm dying. I can't wait till some listener thinks that they're going to speak to me. This is what's going to happen. They're going to go, Mike, Red Bar. And I'm going to go, sorry, I don't know who that is.
I'll talk to you.
Do not talk to us. You could get shot.
I'll hang out with you. I'll take you to the Beyonce
I'm
concert.
ready to draw, man. You should have seen this dream I had last night. I was looking all over the house for my gun.